welcome YouTube again. Today I'm gonna make a DVD rack holder, and I'm gonna bring you along for that. Hopefully it'll be a quick, simple video, but who knows? But I'm going to start with rough sawn lumber. Not sure what wood this is, but we're gonna use it. I'm going to first plane her down to 3/4 of an inch, because that's the thickness I need. So let's get started. Ear protection. Here we go. planing that, I now have discovered it's black walnut. Very nice. Well, next we're going to get our edges squared up and our side pieces cut to width, and we're going to go ahead and get that done. Oops. Everything's backwards in this lens. There we go. Let's see here. Okay, the width of our side pieces, a fine tape measure, those are going to be 3 inches wide. We're going to set our fence to 3 inches. Looks like 3 inches to me. I'll go ahead and cut those. Okay, there is our sides. It should be anyhow. 3 inches. Okay, now I'm going to square up these ends. And then cut the length. The length I've chosen to make mine, or height, in the end product, is 36 inches. First, I'm just going to square up this end. There's one. Just a little bit. And two. Get our pesky escaping tape measure. Let's see here. Come on, cooperate. 36. Come on. Let's see here. Come on, line up. Real. Some days you have it and some days you don't. Okay, now we need to make our slots for the DVDs, which I will be using a dado set to do that, and the width I'm going to need is 5/8, and the depth into the wood will be 5/8 as well. And to do this, first I'm going to set my dados up, and then I'm going to use the sled I used in the last video. And actually the sled, I mainly made that to make these, so I can make repetitive, equally spaced things, curves, I don't know, something to make it look like that. So let's get our dados installed. First I'm going to unplug my saw because I like my fingers. Make sure it's dead. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll put you down here so you can see what's going on. Too much crap on my desk. There we go. Crank my blade all the way up. Okay, let's remove this. Take off this blade. wrong side. There we go. See here, rotation. There's that. This is, well, don't know if you know what a dado is, but it's what they look like. Let's see, an eighth, quarter, I think. I think I need 3 of those. Both the side blades to equal 5/8. See, can't really see. Let's see here. See what we can do about this. Now you can see what I'm doing, I think. Let's see here. Space them out pretty equally. Let's get that in there. Okay, got our other one. Make sure that's in the right spot. Okay. Reassemble. I don't think that's, well, we'll measure it just to make sure. Tape measure. Bless it. And get a string and tie this thing to my hip. There to there, we are at 5/8. Woohoo, I can count. Tighten this up. That was entertaining, wasn't it? Let's get our super duper sled. Okay. We gotta set our height at 5/8. From our sled. Can I even count? I think that's right. We'll do a test piece just to see. Go ahead and do that. Ah, gotta plug the saw back in. Come on, genius. Do it all the time. Maybe I should choose a thicker piece of wood, but it'll do. Looky there, we are exactly 5/8. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Now this thing, that board is warped to all warped. We will, we'll make it work, I hope. let's see here. In my design, I don't know. There are a couple things they're gonna sit, you know, space similar to that. Now I'm gonna have a piece, and we gotta make it. But the piece is gonna go. How can I do this? And the back, and to allow for that, I've came up with. I'm gonna start my first dado cut. An inch and a half down, because these pieces are an inch. That way I have a place to put them. So let's measure our start point. Pencil. Alright, 24 minutes already. I said it was going to be quick. Inch and a half. Inch and a half. I think I'll do these first couple cuts to give you an idea of what I'm doing, and then I'm just going to cut the whole length down the board and then come back to you. Okay, so I got my pencil line at 1.5 inches, so I'm going to make the top of my first dado at that point. Let's get this out of here. I sure hope. I see that ain't gonna work. I think I messed up on my depth of this. Huh. Well, I'm going to figure out what I messed up on, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, I'm back. My dados are not 5/8, they are in fact 5/16. I'm an idiot. But to give you an idea what I'm building. Hang on the wall. Yeah. This is what we're shooting for. So let's readjust our dado height to 5/16. How convenient. Let's see here. That's a quarter. Let's give that a shot. I think we'll be much happier with our results. Looks a little better. Let's give her a measure. We are much better. There's 5/16. So little things. Well, back to our line. We'll line that up, make our first cut now that it's correct. Maybe we can zoom in on this. See if I can use the zoom function. Ooh. Nice. Come on. Quit sticking. There we go. There's one. Gotta do the other side. Looks good. Let's get that done. Not too shabby. Okay, now you're wondering how I get my 1/8 inch spacing here. Yeah, pick this one up. This repetitive equal spacing in this sled is how I did it. Pan back, come on. Well, maybe not. Well, I'll get this filming thing done one day. So what I did, I don't know if you can see that whole line, but that line is an 1/8 inch over. So I drilled a hole. Where are you at? Drilled that hole to put a dowel. So the edge of the dowel, you put the peg in the hole, the edge of the dowel, you'll slide your dado up against it, make your cut, lift it up, slide it over, and make your cut. And that's how I get my equal spacing of my dado cuts. So what I'm going to do, camera, I'm going to do a couple to show you how it works, and then I'll come back after I get both sides completely done. Come on. And ooh, maybe if I relocate you. Never enough counter space. You might be able to see this in action. I got my groove, my initial cut. I'm going to slide that over the peg, push it over, and that's what I'm going to do. As you can see, got my perfectly spaced grooves. How cool is that? I'm going to do this to both sides, and then I will be back. Okay, back, got it all done. Pretty cool, huh? Now we're going to join these together. The width of this thing is 8.5. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this together with a lap joint. I think that's what it's called. And to do that, I got this chunk of wood, which I'm going to, so I don't have to tear down my dados. I'm going to do all my dado cuts, and then I'm going to cut my pieces. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my dado to 3/8, because it's half the thickness of this wood and this thing, I think. No, it's half the thickness of these pieces, which is 3/4. So what's going to happen, I'm going to dado out this edge to an equal 3/8 in depth. And then when I get my 1-inch piece cut, it will lap over like such and create a nice strong joint that will glue, probably just glue it. Maybe I'll put a brad in it or a staple, not sure. I'll just throw a staple in it, make it really secure. And that, these pieces serve two functions. One, to get the thing put together, and that's where you mount it on the wall. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, I'm going to set our dados at 3/8. If I could read a tape measure. Yeah, that makes no sense. 3/8. Let's just check that on a scrap piece of wood. Always a good idea. Measure and check twice. Cut once. But I do got to remove my dowel now, because that's unnecessary. Put that there. Okay. Do a test cut. We are looking at 3/8. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead, I don't know if you can see it. Figures. Oh, there you go. Where the X is, that's what I'm going to take out, and to the line is where I'm going to stop. I don't know, you can't really see. Yeah, I think you can see that. And there we have that part of it. Now this piece of it is getting ripped in 1-inch pieces. Well, for my sides now, that X is what I'm going to take out to the line, and that 1-inch piece will fit in like that. this so I can see where to stop. Do one side, you gotta do both sides. That should run out of room, of course, hitting the table. There we go. Get them cut real quick. There's one side. Is that gonna work? Yeah. Let's see, I need the seat. Get these done. Good. Now we can see what it does. But we're done with the dados now, so I need to take them out, put my regular blade back on, and get rid of the sled. Back over. Unplug the saw, check it, make sure it's dead. Up, try. So much for a short video. Don't drop the nut. Slide the monstrosity off. There we go. Let's see, it goes this way. Let's put our saw back together. Beautiful. Set our height. Okay. Clean saw is a happy saw. Okay, back to our fence. And we're going to set it at 1 inch. Come on, you pesky thing. There we go. There's 1 inch. Definitely going to be using a push stick. I like my fingers. Haven't lost them in 28 years. I don't plan on to. Ready to cut our pieces after we plug the saw back in. Beautiful. Will that even clear? Yeah. Okay. Really, I need 2 push sticks. Stuff coming out of the saw like that. That's why I like to stand to the side of the blade. You'll learn. When you get hit by a flying thing coming off the saw, it kind of hurts. So, 2 pieces. I don't know if I'm going to keep this video going, assembling this thing completely with glue and clamps. I think you'll get the idea of what we're going for. So here's our things, sides. I'll do like this. I'll put glue here, glue on here, and then just put it like such. So, dry fit looks pretty good, but as you can see, that's our finished product. Pretty much all I gotta do is glue it together and it'll be done. Well, don't know what I'm going to do for the next project. I'll figure something out shortly. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.